morning, my kings and queens, my beautiful royal angels, my gorgeous, 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 gorgeous butterflies. It is indeed Thankful Thursday. How y'all doing? Y'all already know what time it is. Sip sage and manifest with diamond stone. Come on in and hit the like and the share button and run that stream up for me, y'all. I need y'all to cheer me up. I really, really do. How y'all doing today? How's everybody doing today? Hey, come on in, y'all. Hit that like button and that share button for me and run that stream up. Run them reactions up. We got to get our shares up. Everything else doing real, real good. Let's get them shares up, y'all. Sharing is definitely caring, as Ocean would say. That's definitely what he would say. I'm still trying to process it all on that end too, y'all. It's just like, I be waiting on another funny video and it ain't happening. Hey, Nina, how you doing, baby? I've been waiting on another funny video of him to just pop up in my live like now and be like, hey, queens, you know, this is not happening. Hey, Robbie. It's really sad. And, you know, we got some real ignorant people in this world, just disrespectful people, some real just hateful, miserable people in this world, y'all. For real. So, y'all make sure y'all keep his family in your prayers. It's just so unfortunate what happened. And my heart truly goes out to his children and definitely his wife. She has truly been through a lot. And I was reading an article. She has already been through so much, and to lose the love of her life on the same day that's supposed to be the best day of her life, you know. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Robbie. That's right, y'all. Hey, baby. Hey, Miss Pico. Miss Penny. Robbie said, if y'all want to bless me, my Cash App is at the bottom. Bossy Queen 1111. I see my sisters coming in here. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. I want to talk to y'all for a minute. I had to calm down first. You know, sometimes they tell you, y'all, if I don't see your name or say nothing to you, just repeat your comment, because I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road, okay? But y'all keep that stream going and make sure y'all share and like. Yeah, they are. And you know, people can't even rest in peace, y'all. I had some people saying some really nasty stuff. I was finna go in, but I didn't. I just blocked them. Don't play with me when it comes to Ocean. Ocean was like a brother to me. He was a good friend to me, loyal, and always supportive, you know, a good dude. But y'all, I had to put, thank you, Angela, for the stars. Beautiful, thank you. I love you too, girl. I miss you too, boo. Thank you for joining us. Y'all keep that stream going and them shares going for me, please, if y'all don't mind. But I'm about to tell y'all why I'm so upset today. A lot of times when you're upset and you mad, you just don't need to say nothing until you calm down, because you'll say some things that you don't mean, and some things that you can't take back. Well, everything that I'm thinking, I mean it. I just, you know, needed to calm down before I came and talked to you all. But I know y'all gonna make me feel better like y'all always do, and that's why I love y'all so much. And I just thank y'all for being here for me and being so supportive and really just having my back. I appreciate that so much. But y'all, so y'all know I just been going through this thing with my son, and we haven't got a trial date yet because he's still, I guess he's trying to figure out whether he wants to plead guilty or have a trial. But y'all, make sure that you eat. Angela, I went on and ate. I had to force myself to eat. I got me something, and I got something I thought I might want to eat, but after that I didn't want to eat. I didn't want nothing, and I had to shake myself up out of it. I really did. So I went and got some Jim and Nicks, and I forced myself to eat it. But I still didn't eat it all. I just didn't even have no appetite after that call. You know, look at that. My angel number right in front of me, y'all. 222. My baby be talking to me all the time. You know, I'm just really ready for this trial to be over with. so that I can try to just get a little more closure. You know, every time it comes down for me, my grieving, it's like some comes and just strike it all up again. You know, but I gotta go to court, y'all, because the man that killed my son has decided to try again on getting a bond. Really? Y'all just don't know how I really feel about that. You want a bond? You don't really want no bond. You just think you do. You really don't want one. You don't want one. No, you don't. You don't want no bond. You talking out the side of your neck. You don't deserve a bond. You don't deserve a bond. You took my son's life. You did not have to take my son's life. Get off my butt. But you did it. You did it. And you actually think that you should be out on bond? That's right, baby. Thank you, D. That's right. Salute. Hey, Marilyn. Salute to Ocean Wave TV, y'all. Y'all put them oceans in the comment for me. That ain't do right. You got the audacity. He got the audacity. Hey, Marilyn, baby, from Indiana. The audacity, y'all, to want a bond. So, the lawyers called me today, and she said, hey, this Miss Cindy. I almost didn't know who she was. I said, hey, Miss Cindy. I love Miss Cindy. One thing about them, they make sure that they keep up with you all, with families that have gone through something like what I've been through. They make sure they keep you informed. They're there for you. Very supportive, and I appreciate that because you really need it. Thank you so much, D. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Val, I'm glad you caught my live too, baby. I'm going to park right here for right now. Right here for right now. I'll be fine. And I'm going to walk down. They got the truck out here today. Hey, Sheila, darling. Yeah. So, and I'm like, no, she says, you know, by right, he's entitled to ask for one, but that don't mean he's going to get it. I pray that he don't get it. He didn't get it the last time, and I pray that God don't give it to him this time because he don't deserve to be free. Y'all, it is so hard, especially Father's Day just passed. Her daughter, my grandbaby didn't get a chance to be with her daddy, so why should you be with your family? Why? No, I don't think you should. You know, at least you can talk to your people. We can't talk to my son. His daughter can't talk to her daddy. Y'all, do y'all know when my son first passed away, that baby would come in there looking for her daddy because she's always known her daddy to be there. She saw her daddy every day of her life. This baby would wake up screaming and crying in the middle of the night out of her sleep, crying for her daddy, y'all. Don't y'all know just how painful that is? Love you too, Sheila. It's horrible, y'all. And holidays, it's coming up on the 2-year anniversary of my son's passing. And you got the audacity to say you want a bond? August 6th will make 2 years. You want a bond? Really? Latoria, I don't know where you been, baby. But no, ma'am. We've been not friends for a long, long time, sweetheart. Ever since the day my son died, baby. Probably even before then, honey. We're no longer friends, baby. Where you been, hon? So, y'all, to get that, y'all know the last time I was in court, I took y'all with me. Some of y'all remember. y'all was there with me. And he thought he was going to get a bun, and he really showed his true colors when they was like, no. You know, you're not going to get no bun now. You are flight risk, number one, because somebody was helping you. We do know that. We know that you didn't get to Florida by yourself. And you thought you thought that they weren't going to come and get you. You thought that they weren't going to come get you or find you. You had life sadly mistaken, baby. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You had life sadly mistaken. So, they had to do all that to come and get you. Number one, because you ran. If you weren't guilty, why did you leave town? Why did you leave town if you weren't guilty? You ain't did that. Talking about your life and your family life was in danger. Well, you the only one was doing the running. So, if that was the case, what has changed now? Nothing. Nothing. Ain't nothing going on since you been where you at. So, apparently, you need to stay where you at, because where you going to stay? If you felt and feel your life and you had to run to Florida, that means you going to still run again. You might want to stay where you at. Y'all, I didn't want no more bloodshed. I begged them D-Techs. I said, look, can y'all please hurry up and get him? Please. Y'all don't really understand. Y'all don't understand like I do. Please get him and please hurry. Please. Baby, the best thing for you is to stay locked up. And that's the truth, y'all. That's the best thing for him, to stay locked up. He don't need to be out. That's a privilege that he don't deserve. That baby will never, this baby got to take her Father's Day gift to the cemetery. My granddaughter got to take her Father's Day gift to her daddy to the cemetery. She got to talk to her daddy through some dirt or pictures. She didn't get a chance to really enjoy her daddy. You cut that short for her. I ain't even talking about how we feel as his family, how I feel as his mama, or how his daddy feel. Because y'all just don't know the pain that we feel and the anguish that we feel. We might not show it every day. We try to keep each other lifted. I don't show my emotions a lot, and he don't either, but I know he be going through it, and I do too. I cry in silence a lot. Because I don't be wanting to set him in that emotion, because I know he going through it too. He did the same thing I did today when I called him and said, hey, you not going to be able to work an early shift Wednesday. This man works hard, y'all. And he do it to make sure his family is good. This man will work all day long if he has to. This man work 12-hour shifts every day. I said, you're not going to be able to do it. We got to go to court. When I said that, he got so quiet, y'all. Just like I did when she called me and said he asked for a bond. Y'all, it just took the breath out of me. The audacity of some people. The audacity of some people. Really? Hey, K-Baby. Folks will do things and go on with their day because they don't care. It has not affected them in no kind of way. In no kind of way. It ain't affecting him that, you know, it ain't hit him that you took a life. You took away somebody that was loved. I don't know what you had going on, because he was way older than my son. You done did what you want to do. You chose to throw your life away. My son was a young man and had great things ahead of him. He had just signed a deal, a major recording deal. He was getting ready to leave town Monday, that Monday. Jealous. People so jealous. My son loved his daughter with everything in him. His whole fiber. He changed a lot of things because he loved his little girl so much. But he would say, Mama, I ain't gonna be here long. Before it happened, he told me. Sheila said he will not get a bun. I pray he don't, Sheila. I won't be up in there. I'm gonna be there. His daddy gonna be there. His brothers, his sisters. It's gonna be a whole lot of us up in there. Sure is. I'm not going alone. I will not be alone. No, you're not getting out. Why? You sat there this long, continue to sit there. Figure out what we finna do. Are you finna make a plea, or are you gonna take this to trial? What you finna do? That's what you need to be bringing to trial. You need to be talking about what you finna do, cause it's going on 2 years now. It's 2 years, so you need to be saying whether you. It don't take no 2 years to plead out. I'm pretty sure you got your packet long time ago of what it is that you needed to see. You got that. That's what they said they was waiting on for you to make your decision. So I know you got that long time ago. You got all the evidence that's stacked up against you. You got all the probable cause, or why they had probable cause that to even charge you with this crime. Hey, Donna, baby. So what's the problem? You're going to ask for a bond instead of saying, hey, I'm going to plead guilty, or we're going to take this to trial. No, that's what we need to be talking about when I come to court. We don't need to be talking about whether or not you need a bond, because clearly you don't. You there for a reason. They denied your bond the first time for a reason. You there for murder. You killed my son in cold blood, baby. He did not pose a threat to you at all. You was a coward. You was a coward because he asked you before then. He said we could settle this like man to man. And it was several of y'all. You a coward. My son didn't have no weapon. He didn't need no weapon. Because one thing about my son, he had the heart of a lion, baby. He wasn't no coward in him. None. None. It ain't in his bloodline. Miss Pico, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Y'all already know if I have to put y'all in my pocket, y'all going with me. Y'all gonna be right there in that courtroom too. Y'all, I'm taking y'all with me again. I need y'all support. Yeah. So it was just the audacity. And it just took me somewhere. I literally lost my appetite. I was already feeling so. I knew something was finna happen. I knew something was just finna disturb my peace today. Well, I could feel it all coming. I was like, what is this feeling, Lord? What is this? Whatever it is, I rebuke it and bind it up in the name of Jesus. And she said, and I know she had to tell me that we got to go to court. We got trial. What you mean? What you talking about? What we finna do? She said, he's asking for a bond. He doing what? I said, no. She said, we'll be there and I'll be there with you. She said, that don't mean he gonna get one. I said, when is the date? I'm sorry if I missed it, but when is the court date? Next week. I gotta be in court next week. Now I gotta take out work. I gotta miss a day because he want a bond. Boy, I'm not trying to come up in this courtroom unless we finna have trial. And y'all asking me what I want? Y'all asking me what I want. Really? Y'all run them hearts up for me in the ocean right now, because we need them, y'all. Thank you. Pray and get back on track. God's got you. I truly believe that, Angela. It just did something to me, you know? But it's so much that's going to come out, y'all. It's so much that I have not been able to talk about when it comes to my son's case. And I want to tell y'all so much, but I can't. Because it's a lot to it. It's some more people going to, they going to go down. They might think they're getting away with it. They're not going to get away with this. It wasn't just him. He was the one that pulled the trigger. Yeah, he did that. He did that. He got out the car and blocked my son in and pulled the trigger. That's what he did. Y'all, I usually don't smoke on him, but I need me a cigarette right now. And I know y'all understand. Because y'all just don't understand. I'm telling y'all, not a day goes by that I don't think about my baby. And I cried the other day so hard because I miss him so much, y'all. I miss his smile. He had the most beautiful smile ever. I miss his charm. I miss him joking around because he loved to joke. I miss him. Yeah, he a flight risk. He is a flight risk. If he got all the way there talking about something, he felt like his life was in danger. What they think he gonna do now? They ain't with it. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Y'all know I usually don't smoke on him, but I got to right now, so y'all rock with me. I need this cigarette. For the ones that's been rocking with me from day one, and before they got him, I truly believe that y'all played a part because y'all know I was getting antsy. But I know they know that I have a big, huge support system, which is you all as well. And they made something happen, y'all. It was y'all, I have to tell y'all, I'm going to put the article up. Who all went and got him? It was more than one team, baby. They went and got him. That's right, Angela. You better say it, girl. But it ain't working, honey, because God showing up and working things out in my favor. And I'm so grateful, y'all. I'm so grateful. I can't even lie. And even though my son is gone, I truly, you know, my heart hurts. I miss him. But I'm not mad. Because y'all want to know why? My son is at peace. Do y'all hear me? It's a blessing to be home with the Lord. That's a blessing. I know it's not time for me and I ain't ready to go yet. But I see why people say, you know what, I'm not going to keep on fighting. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get away from this world. Because these people are so wicked and so evil, y'all. So hateful. It's so many demons walking amongst us. It ain't even funny, y'all. They at peace, man. They ain't got to worry about baby mamas calling the police on them and making up false allegations. They ain't got to worry about baby daddies and they ain't got to worry about people lying on them. They ain't got to worry about dealing with these evil people that's so vindictive. They ain't got to worry about it. They ain't got to be in pain no more. They ain't got to suffer no more. They don't have to put up with none of this nonsense that's in this world that people try to take you through for no reason, just because they miserable. And that's their job, to keep up confusion in their life, because they ain't nothing but some demons. I don't blame them people that done went on. I don't blame them. Matter of fact, I'm a little jealous. I'm jealous. But I know one thing, my baby right there, that's the one most strong angel that I got on my side that's watching over me. That's one more angel that I got so close to God right now. That's all it is. I ain't mad at my son. I miss him. Ooh, I miss him so much, y'all. I miss our movie nights. There's so much I miss about him. There is so much I miss about my brother. So much I miss about my aunties, my uncles that have gone on. These are people that really, really have been there for me. I could call. Y'all, I almost picked up the phone to call my son the other day to ask him a question, because I was on the phone with one of my godchildren. And we're trying to get this thing started, because this is something that it's been taking a minute to get started, but I needed to regroup. I needed to get myself together. I needed to allow myself some time to process things before I started trying to do other stuff. And y'all know how I've been talking about working with the youth and doing different things like that. Well, I got my goddaughters and my godsons, my son's sisters and his brothers from another mother. They are doing some awesome things, and we want to be mentors. They want to be mentors and mentor to the youth. That's what my son used to do, and I didn't even know it, y'all. Until these young boys started telling me what my son meant to them. And how all these kids in these high schools and middle schools, they talk about my son and they wear him around their neck. Man, if that ain't love, I don't know what is. And I said, my son did something right. He's respected. My son was respected while he was right here on this earth. You know Satan can't stand that. You know he don't like that. So we were talking about the mentorship. And I said, well, you know, I can get my Royal Angels. We can, I set up a certain, a fund for them where they want to donate. And they know what they donate to. We describe what we finna do. We putting together 2 different programs. One, and we're going to try out 5 girls and then 5 boys just for the first year to see how it goes. And we'll have the girls, and we got a guy that's a barber. I think my cousin, he's a cook. So we're going to incorporate them to be the mentors to the young boys. And we don't want them to pay for nothing. So that's why we're going to need people to help out, you know, to make donations or whatever, so we can get the tools and things that they need, and, you know, make them feel special, let them know they're loved, and show them let them be able to take their hobbies and turn them into a business. He's like, yes, Mom, you always giving hearts. Oh, you know, and so when me and her was talking, and I remember this, I remember Becky. Becky started this thing, it was gentlemen, distinguished gentlemen. And they were high school, I couldn't remember whether they started in high school or were they in middle school. But she had a lot of different sponsors, y'all. I'm talking about celebrities, y'all, that pitched in for these young boys. And I forgot how she picked them. So I was like, I was going to say, like, you know, let me call EJ and find out, was it high school or middle school when it started? And I was like, I can't call him. But there are some that are still living that I can call and ask them, when did Becky do this? And it was a great program. But do y'all know that a man told her that she was wasting her time with these young men? I said, no, baby, you was making a difference. And I can't understand how a man can come and tell you that instead of him saying, hey, what can I do to pitch in? How can I help? How can I mentor? How can I be a mentor too? Y'all, I remember that year when they picked my son, and I got pictures of when they went to the cabin. But as a single parent, you know, you be needing help or whatever. My son was bougie. He loved name brand stuff. He was real bougie, y'all. And I remember these different celebrities sending money to her. And she picked him up and she said, come on, we finna go shopping. And I'm like, she said, you ain't got to worry about nothing, Mom. We got him. My sponsors got him. We took care of everybody else. He was the only one left that didn't get taken care of. So we got him. They sent over $5,000. And she took my son shopping. My son bought so much stuff till he was blessing other people with the things that he had got. And this was nice stuff like polo shirts. They ain't go to no, you know, no. They weren't shopping like, no. They was buying nice stuff, expensive stuff. My son was sharing with other people that didn't really have anything. Because he said, Mom, I got more than enough. He said, I got so much, I don't even know what to do with it. My baby had over 10 pairs of shoes. Yeah. Hey, Yolanda. You know, it's things like that. So I want to be a blessing to other kids as well. I want to keep it going. And that's always been my thing. That's why I got so many children, y'all, that I didn't give birth to. And y'all know what? How I met all those babies. All those babies I met through my son. Yes, my baby had a great heart. I met these people through I got all them babies through my son, y'all. And I remember when we first moved to Georgia, I was worried. I said, his brother ain't here. He ain't got nobody to protect him. He don't know nobody. God already had that sold up. And the friends that he met, they became his brothers, and they still brothers till they got grown. The bond that they had is so tight. Their mothers, my son was their child. I knew my son was safe at their house. They knew their children was safe at my house. Hey, Kim, baby. You know, all the moms get on the phone. We didn't have anything to worry about because we made sure those kids were good. I remember my son, he was chubby when we first, he was little, we call him little fat kid. Because he always liked to eat cookies and cakes and stuff, y'all. My baby loved to eat cookies and cakes. He still loves sweets. But he had to slim down. But he still love him some sweets, y'all. And Miss Melody, I love her. Her nephew came to town. And he was coach. So I put him in the football too. He was like, Mom, I'm tired of running. I said, no, you're going to practice today. And Coach was a great mentor to these children, to these boys. He really was. And matter of fact, Coach lost his son to violence, gun violence as well. But he's always been a mentor. And my son went to losing weight, y'all. I said, look at the new you. And I know he had gotten a couple of scratches, but he wouldn't tell me. I see a little knot here, a little knot there. He was tough like his baby. His baby just as tough as her daddy, y'all. She tough like her daddy. You know, but I made some great connections, and it was all because of my son. Me living in Georgia, it was a smooth transition. It was smoother than I could have ever imagined because of my son. I've been with you since your son from. You sure have, baby. You sure have, Miss Sheeta. It's a lot of y'all been with me since day one. I love y'all for that. Since day one, you know. And I know my son is smiling because he always sounds like your son had a beautiful heart just like you. He did. He had a beautiful, awesome, amazing heart. Y'all don't know how many calls I get. It was one young lady called me. She had moved back out of town. And she said, I didn't know he had passed. And she just cried. She said, your son was so awesome to me when I moved here. He knew I didn't know anybody, but he would check on me every day. He made sure I had what I needed. He was respectful. And I see grown women tell me the same thing about my son. There's not a place that I don't go that they didn't know my child. And everybody say the same thing. That's when I first came on your... I've been watching you ever since. Hey, Andrell. I love you too, Sheila. So, y'all, I have so many fun memories, and I needed y'all, but I had to calm down before I began to talk. But I needed y'all today, and I'm so glad y'all are here with me. Thank y'all. Keep that stream going up, y'all, please. And make sure you hit the like button and the share button if you haven't already done it for me. We are doing awesome. We just got to keep these numbers in the green, baby. We're doing awesome. So, y'all... That did something to me, you know. I really want this to be over with because I'm tired of it being drawn out. It's like when you think you get a scab over your sore and it's beginning to heal a little bit, then you bump it or, you know, you scrape it up against something and the scab come off and now you got to let it heal all over again. That's what this feels like. I want it over with so I can just begin to find some kind of peace. You know, and it's really not because it's like, am I dreaming? You know, is my son really gone? I be expecting a phone call. I listen to his voicemail. I look at his videos and I understand a lot of things that he used to tell me, you know, and I see some of the stuff that he went through, that he had to go through, you know, and I shake my head and it's like, some people just don't learn. Some people just don't learn. Some people just don't get it. If you did this once in your lifetime and you made a mistake and you didn't get a chance to correct it, why keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again? And it can happen again and you won't get a chance to correct your errors. Everybody don't get a chance to correct. Everybody don't get a chance to say, I'm sorry. Everybody don't get a chance to fix what they broke. Hey, Matrice, baby. Everybody don't get a chance to do that. That makes me think about Ocean. Ocean had a chance to get a lot of stuff right, and he did, because Ocean had a good heart, a pure heart. He was funny, he was entertaining, and if he had a problem with you, he was going to come to you man to man, you know, or if he did something wrong, he was going to come to you and even ask you, because he even asked me one time, and I was like, no, Ocean, I ain't talking about you, baby. You ain't did nothing to me, and that's before we even became friends and started having conversations and, you know, really talking. And then he became my friend, y'all. But things can change within the blink of an eye. And people just don't understand it. You know, It's sometimes people they don't even want people to be, they can't stand to see happiness. I ain't never understood who don't like to see happiness. You got to talk about everything and everybody. You know, we went to LaTruth's party. Nice party, nice atmosphere. The lounge had 3 parts. We got there early, so, you know, everybody's still coming, but everybody up in the front with a guy telling jokes sitting on the patio. People got something to say about that. The young lady, I did a reel, and she had on this beautiful dress, a black dress, and baby, she was rocking that dress. I said, this queen is slayed. Beautiful. Nothing bad to say about her. Here come people up under the comments with the negativity. Something is truly wrong with these people. They got to find something to talk about. Or leave something to the imagination. The lady wasn't naked. Or I don't order offline because everybody got one. No, you don't order offline because you know it ain't going to look as good on you as it do on her. That's why you don't order. You know, my mom always said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Don't nobody need no negativity. Don't nobody need your negative comments. Stop trying to spread your darkness onto everybody. If you unhappy and miserable, go lock yourself up in a room and stay there. Stay there. Separate yourself from the world. Quit bringing that filthy disease of yours around everybody else, trying to spread gloom everywhere. Something wrong with them people. Hey, Jill, baby. Something really wrong with them. Do you not know Kayla's mom, gender reveal? Folks still coming over there being ugly. Still talking about this lady that you don't even know. Still got negative comments to say. That's because you're so miserable with your own insecurities, your own unhappiness. Right, lock it. You know, and you mad because jealousy. Wicked people. That's who harbor jealous tendencies. Wicked people. If I see somebody and they look good and they got a beautiful spirit and I tell y'all, I be places and I see other beautiful queens out and I be like, Queen, you look amazing today. I'm always trying to spread some love wherever I go. Spread love. Why are you around here spreading hatred? My goodness. You know, you got people that wake up and live for the drama. They can't wait till the next day comes so they can see what kind of disasters they can create. And you mad because somebody looking good and happy. You mad because somebody was able to go to a birthday party that you clearly could have went to, but you wasn't there. Now you mad and you jealous and you got something negative to say about it. Oh, it wasn't that many people there. How would you know you wasn't there? You wasn't inside. You don't know. I was there though. I can tell you who was in there. It was a nice turnout. It was amazing birthday. This man celebrated a whole another year with people that needed to be there, positive people. What's wrong? And y'all wonder why people say, you know what, I don't even want to take another breath. I'm going to stop fighting. Y'all can take all these tools off me. I'm ready to go home. I don't blame them. I don't blame them, y'all. It's ridiculous. I'm 54, 45, single man from Lagos. Baby, handling face. We over here talking about something serious, honey. Ain't nobody finna marry you. You need to find somebody else and do something else. Don't even come over here with that, cause we ain't on that type of time, honey. We ain't looking. Ain't nobody looking for nothing. Something wrong with you too. Something's wrong with you too. See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking? We got some baby. Something wrong with these people. They elevator don't go all the way upstairs. The elevator don't go all the way upstairs. We talking about some serious matter. And this man over here talking about some marrying somebody. Nobody want to marry you. I don't know you. I know I'm beautiful. I'm not interested in handling face, so stop sending the message. Back to y'all. Come on now. Back to what we was talking about. Yeah. Them people have found peace. They found peace, y'all. My son was going through with stuff with the baby mama and all this old kind of stuff like that. Baby ain't got to go through that no more. No more. And I said the same thing. I ain't listen here. I love all my grandbabies. All of them. I love Kayla too. To pieces. But I'm not going to put up with something I ain't got to put up with. I let God handle it. Sometimes you just got to be quiet and sit back in the corner and like let God take care of it. You ain't got to do that, because when I tell you God got your back and he working in your favor, you better believe it. I don't care. He got you. Okay? That's just like I was telling y'all the other day about the accident. How I had just passed. Literally, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I look at my rearview mirror. That accident was just this how far apart I was from the flipping truck. It could have easily been me. God had that right there. That shook something in me. Because I said, God, I thank you because you had your hands all over me. You had your angels protecting me like I asked you to all the time. No matter what kind of traps, whatever, it could be that close to you. But when God is for you, don't worry about who's against you. As long as God got you, don't worry about who don't got you. See, that's our problem. We be worrying about trying to impress other people. Now, you need to be impressing the one that's got you. Impress the one that's got that force field all over your life. Nobody but God. These other people, baby, they one way one day, the next day they another way. Miserable. And want to see you miserable. They will speak evil on you. Y'all ever been around somebody and they be trying to speak illness on you, speak failure on you, speak downfall on you, speak poverty on you. They be trying to speak all kind of stuff. You ain't got to accept what they saying. You don't have to accept what they saying. Y'all keep running them hearts up. We need them today. We running them up all the way today for Ocean. Because one thing about Ocean, he loved positivity. And he said, Diamond, you ain't changing. I love that about you, girl. I be feeling like I'm at church. Y'all know, if y'all ever go back and look at some of the videos, and when I see Ocean would come in on my live, how happy I would get. I would always get a joy inside because I knew that he was very genuine. He's like a ray of sunshine whenever he came on my live, y'all. It meant a lot to me. I was always honored. Always. And I've been pulling it together, trying to wrap my head around it all. Life is too short to be miserable. Life is too short to let other people's misery and their mental imperfections rub off on you. Get them negative folks off around you. Get them naysayers off around you. Get them people trying to, girl, you ain't gonna get that job. Girl, that house costs too much. You can't afford that, girl. You don't need to do that. No, you don't need them type of people around. You need them people that's gonna be rooting for you, saying, yes, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You got this. Them the type of people you need around you. Them the type of people when you feeling down, they say, no, come on, I need you to shake it off. I need you to lift your spirits up. Open up the blinds and get some sunlight. Come on, girl, let's go for a walk. Let me give you a hug. Go on and cry. Here's some tissue. Wipe your eyes, but now we finna laugh. You got people that'll smile in your face and time you ain't even got to turn your back no more. These folks be stabbing you in your front. Smiling at you while they doing it. And know you can see them. And know you can see them. They say some of the ugliest stuff out their mouth on their social media. You got to have tough skin. And then time you say something back, when you clap back and they can't take it, they want to report your comment. They want to report your page. Oh, now they're the victim. You ain't no victim. If you can give it, you ought to be able to take it. Whatever you put out there in that atmosphere, you ought to be able. Don't put nothing out you ain't ready to receive. Don't put nothing out there that you're not ready to receive. If you know it's going to be too much, see, a lot of times people do things. It's okay when they do it to you, but when you turn around and you do it back to them, they can't take it. Oh, woe is me. Nah. That's just like you get some of them men that love to cheat. It's all right while they doing it, everything all kosher while they doing it, but time you do it back to them, oh Lord, have mercy. You'll think the world and came to an end. They can't handle it. Stop doing things that you can't handle. If you can't handle it being done to you, then don't do it. Don't do it. If you say something to somebody and you know you'll feel offended some type of way if they say it back to you, then it's something that you don't need to say. Before you react to do something towards someone, think about how you'll feel if the tables turn around and it boomerang back to you. How you gonna feel about it? Before you pray illy over someone else, think about how you will feel about that prayer that you are trying to pray over them. About that evil that you're trying to send their way. Think about how you'll feel if it come back, because it's definitely going to come back to you, because whatever you put out, so shall you reap. Believe that. Whatever you put out, so shall you reap. Whatever plan, whatever seeds you plant, you're going to reap them. So if it ain't something that you want to chew, don't plant it. Simple as that. Why would you want to plant? Why would you want to plant some poison to give to somebody else? That same crop that you plant, it might be the crop that you have to chew your own self. So be careful of what you do, because your plan don't always go as planned. And God will turn it around, because he's going to protect his children. He's going to protect his chosen ones. He's going to protect his anointed ones. He's going to protect them. He's not going to let no harm come to them. Period. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Y'all, I need my stream, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and the share button for me, please. If y'all don't mind. Y'all see I'm around here in my sanctuary where I go by the lake and just get my mind right. Sometimes you have to put yourself in solitude. You have to stay balanced. Y'all don't see me on social media a whole lot. Y'all don't see me coming on here doing the most. I got a whole life. You got to have a balance in everything that you do. Your whole life, you as a person is a balance. It should be balanced, because we all got good and bad. We got a light side and we got a dark side. We got a positive and a negative. Them two is put together, that's how we work. But you got to keep a balance in there. One can't be more than the other. It's gonna be, it ain't working right. I always tell people, I feel like your flesh is your negative side. It's like a battery. And your spirit, that's your positive. Don't let your flesh overrule your spirit. Don't let your flesh lead and guide you. Let your spirit do that. That flesh is the most nastiest thing on your body. On us. Period. That flesh is something serious. But you got to let your spirit overrule and override your flesh all the time. We want to judge people by how they look on the outside. What about the inside? The flesh you can disguise the flesh, but one thing about it, you can't disguise your spirit. You can disguise your flesh all day long. You can put on clothes to camouflage your imperfections. But you cannot camouflage the imperfections in your spirit. Hallelujah. Hey, Maria, y'all didn't hear me. Because whatever your spirit is, whatever's in your spirit, you can't hide that. And when you got them eyes of discernment, baby, you going to see it right off. You'll see a person, they look well put together. Y'all ever seen a person like that? They look well put together. They smiling and coming to you like they the nicest person in the world. But then something in you be saying, something ain't sitting right with me about this person. My spirit ain't sitting right about this person. This something ain't right about them. They ain't fooling me. Then later on down the line, now you find out who they really are. That they put on the front to fool you. That facade. So you can dress the outside up. But one thing about that spirit gonna tell on you every time. Because what's in your spirit, you can't help but to act on who you really are and what you really are. If your spirit is evil and nasty, you can smile all day long. Give it a few minutes. That spirit gonna want to be seen too. And then the people gonna see who you truly are. Oh, that's what you was hiding. Oh, you almost tricked me. Now I see who you really are. Yeah. Stop looking at outer appearances and feel what people got on the inside. What's in their spirit? What's in their heart? Bump the outside. A lot of things look good, but don't mean it might look good on the outside, but don't mean that it's good on the inside. You can see a pretty cake. The cake's so pretty, decorated so pretty. The cake, they done burnt the cake, but you can't tell because it's got icing all over it. The cover up where it's been burned. You don't know what's on the inside of that cake, whether it's got chocolate. It's a chocolate cake, a vanilla cake, whether it's got pecans on the inside, until you cut that cake open. Because you got something covering on the outside, so you don't know what's really on the inside until you get to see, till you get a little deeper in what's going on and investigate a little bit more. So when you cut that cake, because you want to see what kind it is and what you're about to get. They can tell you it's a vanilla cake. You don't know because it's covered with chocolate icing. You won't know until you get a little bit closer, until you cut it open to see what it's all about. Stop letting folks fool you with outside appearances. Stop just automatically assuming and jumping to conclusions because somebody well put together. You might think they rich because they well put together. And they probably done put them pieces together into the goodwill and know how to put them together and rock them. And they ain't rich. They might be rich in their spirit though. Rich in the anointing, rich because they believe in God and they put him first and they just know that they got favor. See, when you got favor, you are rich. When that anointing is all over you, you are rich. See, that anointing will open up doors that money can't. That favor will open up doors that money can't. People get so caught up in materialistic things that they forget what's really valuable. You can't take material stuff with you when you leave this world. It can't go with you. I'd rather when people talk about my spirit, what kind of spirit I had, what kind of heart I had, how did I treat other people. I don't want them talking about how I look. People be talking about my teeth. I don't care about you talking about that. But guess what? I bet you my good deeds will outweigh however I might look to somebody else. See, it's beauty on the inside. When the beauty comes from the inside, that's real beauty. See, a lot of folks can't see that. They looking at the shiny stuff and they think that's beauty. That ain't beauty. They think when you got on makeup, your face all made up, oh, she's just beautiful. No, take that makeup off. That's where the real beauty is. I want to see what's up under that makeup. Hey, Geraldine, that's where your real beauty is. Let me see what you hiding up under there. I ain't got on no makeup. A lot of times y'all might think I got on something. I ain't got on none. I ain't got to tell me that all the time. I ain't got on no makeup. This is me. This is who I am. And if you think I'm beautiful now, honey, let me make the face up. I'm going to be showing up beautiful. But that's not what make me. It's my purpose. It's my calling. It's the anointing. That's what's beautiful about me. Touching souls. Motivating others. Giving someone hope. Being kind. Spreading love. That's what's beautiful about me. Not about the clothes I wear, the car I drive, or what I got. They can put you beside somebody that's got everything in the whole wide world, but they ain't doing nothing but being mean and spiteful and hateful to other people and downing people for no reason. And put you there and you just your regular self with your jeans and tennis shoes on, but you round here, you volunteering your time, you helping the elderly even cross the street, taking their groceries in the house. And they put y'all together. You're going to be more beautiful than that person that's dressed up. You want to know why? Because let your works speak for you. Let your works speak for you. That's what makes you beautiful. Your generosity, your humbleness. You're willing to give whatever you got. You're willing to use what you got to help others. People to get a whole lot of money and have beautiful homes and pass by somebody. They got a 50-room mansion and pass by a stranger. Now, we ain't gonna even talk about a stranger. They can have some family members that ain't got nowhere to go. Guess what? They say, well, I can't help you either. But they'll go pick up a stranger just for show. But won't even help their own people. Because of greed, because they don't have the right motives, because their heart ain't right, or because they feel like they family down on their luck and they ain't got nothing to offer. When people treat you like that, you better believe it, because that's how they really feel about you for real. For real. But you can have a person that stay in a shack. And they already got folks in the next one, but baby, you know where you can come on. I can't let you be out here on this street. We'll make room for you too. That's beauty to me. That's what's beautiful to me. That's what touches my heart. That's what stands out and shines to me. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I just wanted to come and talk. I love y'all. Y'all got something y'all want to say? Y'all can talk to me too. Talk to me. What y'all want? Y'all got any questions? I feel so much better that now that I have talked to y'all. I'm not worried about next week. Whatever God do, however God see fit, is what it's gonna be. I ain't worrying about nothing. Moving right along. And y'all, wait a minute. Don't forget. Hold up, y'all. Okay. My Cash App is at the bottom of the Cash App. I want to send a donation. I appreciate it. And I'm going to also get, do anybody on here know what Ocean's Cash App is? Because we would love to help his wife and family out, if possible. If you don't know it, I would get it from one of the queens. And I will come back later today or either tomorrow and post it. So if you want to, bless his family, you can. If you don't have to. It's not a requirement. But I know right now anything will help for her. And I see why he loved her so much. Because they was talking about how she's always giving and how she's always doing for others. And I see why he loved her so much. She was beautiful. I'm glad you feel better. Love you. I love you too, man. I feel a whole lot better. I came here. Y'all always make me feel better, baby. I'm all right now. I'm ready to fight any war that come up against me. I'm ready. That way, that part. And definitely in that order. Definitely in that order, y'all. But I know I've been on here long enough. I'm finna go and do my little walk by the river and talk to God. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. Love y'all.